Hello, everyone. Welcome to FuturiseYou Conversations. And here I am again with another question to discuss. Mostly, conversation starts with a question. And this time, the question is, why do so many teacher trainings leave us feeling motivated, but a few weeks later, our classrooms looks exactly the same? I don't think it's because teachers don't want to improve or the trainers don't care. I think the answer lies somewhere else. Why? Because recently I attended an online webinar. It was a good webinar, no doubt. The topic was good. It was about teacher well being. And there were around 150 some participants who were listening into this webinar, and uh, basically you have to listen to it, because if you want to participate you have to use the chat or question and answer session. The intention of the trainer was good, advice was good: manage your time, don't take work home, learn to say no, eat healthy, sleep well, protect your well-being. All of those are good suggestions. But while I was listening, I asked myself a question: who are these teachers? Because a teacher working in well resourced international school or any other school which is well resourced is not facing the same challenges as a teacher in a small private school or a rural government school or an overcrowded classroom with 50 or 70 students. A teacher in Pakistan doesn't experience the same system as a teacher in Qatar or the UK or Singapore or any other country. Every classroom is different, every school is different, every education system is different. Yet, we often deliver one training, expecting it to work for everyone. And that made me think, maybe teachers don't need another list of things to do. Maybe they need something much more important. Someone who first understands the classroom they actually teach in, the culture they actually teach in, the community they actually teach in. So, when I started teaching nearly 20 years ago, I believed teaching was mainly about lesson planning, content, activities, assessment. But over time, I realized something: the same lesson can succeed beautifully in one classroom and completely fail in another. Not because the lesson changed, but because the classroom changed. Different students, different emotions, different routines, different pressures, different expectations. So perhaps before we ask teachers to improve, so before we ask teachers to improve, we should first understand what they are trying to improve within. The question stayed with me for years, and slowly it became the beginning of Futurize You. When people hear the word calm, they often think stay calm. But classrooms don't become calm, Because teachers simply decide to stay calm. Calm grows from routines, from emotional safety, from respectful communication, from participation, from students knowing what to expect. When those things improve, thinking improves. And when thinking improves, learning follows naturally. That's why I didn't want to write another book full of advice. I wanted to build something practical, something teachers could use on every day by themselves. By studying that book, they can understand what they need to maintain a calm classroom where they actually can protect their well being. The calm and thinking classroom framework is the first step of that journey. Inside, you will find practical chapters, reflection tools, classroom communication system, attention management, how to understand the students, and complete resource bank designed to support teachers, not by telling them what they should become, but by helping them improve the classroom they already have. Because I don't believe teachers need more pressure. I believe they deserve better support. And that's why we started Futurize You Conversations. Not because we have all the answers, but because we believe better education begins with better conversations, not lectures, not assumptions, no one size fit all solutions. So, the futurized conversations will not be a training or a workshop. Basically, it will be a face to face interaction between different teachers from different cultures or same culture or from same environment or even from same school to discuss how they in, improve their classrooms, what works for them, what are their challenges, and then through those conversations together we learn from each other, we participate together, we try to understand what works in one classroom and what works in another. So if you want to join the conversation, you can email us at letsfuturizeyou@gmail.com, and when soon our website will be published, launched, everyone can get free access to calm and thinking classroom framework to read, to use in their classrooms and to improve their teaching. So let's get together, join Futurize You Conversations, and let's futurize you. Share experiences with each other, because your experience, every experience matters too.